I'm thankful today that I'm able to speak my native tongue and to show you my culture today. I'm really happy. If I wasn't able to do it, I feel like I wouldn't be here, and bringing home to where I'm studying I felt 100% again.
A project 5 years in the making, officially coming to life. Indigenous students coming together to share their experiences when attending college in Quebec, with recommendations on what to improve in the education system.
We all went our separate ways. That's when I realized I feel homesick now. I feel alone. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I feel like this is not me.
Cree student Alexandria left her home in Mistisni to study in Montreal, but says she quickly felt out of place. Back in October 2019, her niece was beginning to walk, and Alexandria explains that back home there is a walking out ceremony to celebrate this next big step for the little girl, but nowhere to perform the ceremony in Montreal, until her teacher asked her to do the ceremony at school.
I thought, this is an Indigenous woman asking me about my experience at Dawson, and that I was able to open up, where if a non-Indigenous woman asked me all the questions, I think I wouldn't be as honest.
Those same barriers exist, and I think people have been calling for change for quite some time now. Like, it's time.
This is just one of the many stories found here on the new website for post-secondary students to share their stories. It was created to improve access to education for Indigenous students while honoring their cultures and approaches to teaching and learning.
Why is it that, say, a Cree student who wants to go back home to be with family, be on the land and practice their culture, speak their language during goose break in the spring, for instance, why can these students not give a note to their teacher to say, I'm going to do cultural activities for 2 weeks, give me my homework and I'll be back at school? Why can they not do that? Whereas other students can say, oh, teacher, I have a religious holiday coming up, so I'm going to miss class for this week. Okay, no problem. That's something very concrete that needs to change. And these are all examples of systemic barriers. These are examples of systemic racism.
The goal is to create recommendations for better educational opportunities by learning the challenges and barriers faced by students through video and storytelling. The website also documents resources for educators, students, and families.
You talk to a therapist. She's up here, like a white person, and you feel like you're down here. So talking to an Indigenous person, you would be at the same level. You would feel that sense of connection.
In Montreal, Melina Jubalaro, City News.